When I think of Shakespeare, my mind usually drifts to comedy skits. But the 2025 film Hamnet is a different beast entirely, tying for the third most nominated film at the 2026 Critics' Choice Awards. It is a haunting, brisk 90-minute journey into the grief that birthed a masterpiece. Based on Maggie O'Farrell's novel, the film initially follows a young William Shakespeare Paul Mescal as he courts and marries the enigmatic Agnes Jessie Buckley. However, the story quickly hands the reins to Buckley, who carries the film's emotional weight as she navigates a world that feels both grim and visceral. A study in grief, the film excels as an emotionally driven character study, connecting the sparse historical dots of Shakespeare's family life with nuanced imagination. Unlike the historical sprawl of films like Napoleon, Hamnet opts for a delicate, interior look at a house divided by tragedy. It explores the gut-wrenching guilt Will grapples with for being absent during his son's death and ponders why he chose to immortalize this specific loss above all others. Crafts and constraints. Visually, the film is a triumph. The production design captures the squalid, the dirty reality of lower-class Elizabethan life without turning it into a political statement. Cinematographer Yukish Al uses bold master shots, allowing scenes to breathe like a stage play. However, the film isn't without its burps. The editing features jarring hard cuts to black between nearly every scene, which often snapped the flow and pulled me out of the immersive atmosphere. Additionally, the passage of time is handled with such subtlety, no text or obvious aging, that it can feel disorienting without a deep knowledge of the history. Masterful performances. The acting is where Hamnet truly shines. Jessie Buckley, a transcendent force. She captures the entire scope of human emotion, from the spark of first love to the soul-crushing void of maternal loss. Paul Mescal portrays Will with a whimsical lightness masking a cavern of tortured emotion. He isn't the lead, but he is the catalyst for everything. Jacoby Jupe, at just 12 years old, he nearly steals the show as the titular Hamnet, conveying massive depth with just a look. The supporting cast, Emily Watson is superb as the hardened matriarch, and Joe Alwyn provides a much-needed calming presence as Bartholomew. The final act. The ending is one of the most beautiful sequences I've seen in years. As Agnes watches the first production of Hamlet's, she realizes that Will didn't just leave her to suffer, he was grieving in the only way he knew how, by immortalizing their son. He made the world share in her pain so she wouldn't have to carry it alone. While the technical hiccups in editing are frustrating, the raw power of Buckley's performance and the film's profound exploration of the human condition made Hamnet an unforgettable experience.